Hey guys, it's Sierra, your host,
Hi, it's Joanna, your co host.
and you're listening to the Color of Home podcast.
How's your week?
How's my week?
Yeah.
Good. Extremely busy, but it's good.
Yeah.
I like it
No,
that way.
you dyed your hair more, like into a darker color. This is
Yes.
what I remember you in high school having, is like that dark,
Yes.
you had a lot of darker hair, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
nice.
like the dark. I don't know. I love dyeing my hair. I feel like it's a new color every month, but
That's good.
my hairdresser, she's like, why don't you just buy wigs? I'm like, no, it's not my real
Well,
hair. She's like, you change
that's
your hair so
true.
much. I was like, I know.
Wigs are, I've never tried
The
a wig in my
problem.
life.
Yeah,
I've never
me
tried
either.
a
It's
wig.
just, I mean,
I
some
feel like you
people
have
rock
to
them
put it
though.
out.
Some people look really
Yeah.
good, but like if you don't get it like sealed down like perfectly, I feel like you can
It looks
tell.
like your scalp is peeling off.
Yes,
I'm like, I
yes.
can't do that though.
I did get into extensions for a little bit. I know that's like a luxury thing, but I loved them.
Yay.
I thought it was so fun. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
because
mean,
then
I
like,
install my own extensions. Those are hard.
yes, you make all your own, you said?
Well, like I think it's just different. I just do like braiding extensions where I braid it in or like twist it in and
Yeah,
stuff. But I think yours is more like I don't know
they're
what
like
they do.
sew-ins. Yeah, they like
Okay.
they take like your hair and they like put a bead like around, and then they like put the hair up and they like sew it in. Um,
Okay. I do
and
that.
they
I've had a few
do you do
haircuts.
that? Okay.
Yeah, I do sew-ins. Yeah. Those are
Yeah,
hard to
girl, you
do
gotta
though.
teach me so I can do my own because that was
Look at your
expensive.
hair and mine. We have such different hair.
We could learn on each other. It's fine. We can learn the
Uh,
different hair types.
you know what's crazy is the price of hair, or like just
Girl, I
hairstylists
know.
for our different
Hmm.
races. Like I'm telling you,
Oh,
balayage or something could cost like $200 to $300 for you, but for me to
yeah.
get something similar, it's like for me to get braids or even just simple things like I have right now could almost cost me $500 or more
Five
if I
hundred
do.
dollars.
Yeah, if I do braids, some people are paying $1,000 to get
I feel
like.
like braids take longer though than like coloring, wouldn't they?
It
Or are
takes
people pretty quick at
longer.
them?
I mean, people are quick. Obviously, it's like normally like one person working, but like I just
Mm.
feel like it's just the amount. It's so much harder, I guess, on Black women. So it's like
Yeah, and
three
your
times
hair's
the
like more.
price.
Yeah,
This is
I
why
mean
I
I
do it
could see
myself.
that.
I was like, yo, I would rather spend 10 hours or 13 hours of me doing my own
Yeah,
hair.
I know, same. Like I love spending the money to go get like pampered. Like that's what I truly like. Like I like just going and like not having to do anything. Like I colored my hair black myself this time cuz I don't know, just trying to save a buck. But like it was like a mess. I ruined my vanity. Like the hair dye, I don't know what I did. Like first of all, I mixed it and it was like water. Like it wasn't even like the thick consistency. So it was like dripping water. So as I'm like putting it on, it's like fleeing everywhere. My
Yeah.
like white countertop and my like light stained wood, like there's black hair dye just everywhere. And I was like, called my husband. I was like, so when you come home, please don't be mad at me, but I ruined our countertop in our bathroom. But it's okay. He wasn't mad. Thank goodness. I have a very kind husband, forgiving. But one day we're gonna remodel it, so it'll be fine. But it got everywhere. And I asked my mom, I was like, is this supposed to be this watery? She's like, no. I was like, I hope I still have hair. And I do. It's fine. But it was a mess, girl. It was
But it feels
everywhere.
so classic. I feel like I do things like that all the time. Like you and me do things like I don't know. I'm like I
We
don't know
grew
if I
up
miss a
having
step.
to do that. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like we don't know. Like when I read instructions, I feel like I read them, but like I
Yeah.
sometimes don't comprehend them. So I'm like, yeah, this obviously makes sense.
Don't need those instructions. But I think your braids look so good. Like, I thought you were having
Thank
them
you.
professionally done until you told me that
No.
you
Well,
did
this
it
one's just my
yourself.
natural hair, so yeah, and the length of
That's
it. Look
so
how long it
long,
is. Like I
girl. Like in
know.
New Guinea, it was a
I
lot
know.
shorter, right?
Yeah, it was a lot shorter, and like and the
Hmm.
thing is, I had it out more. So like the more that I have it out, my natural hair out, the more breakage that happens.
Oh.
So like now that I have it in braids all the time, it just like it's not touched and it's also protected a lot. So it's like my hair is always
Yeah,
protected by other things, and so it's like just keeps growing and yeah.
that makes
So it's
sense.
been years of.
Do you ever like trim your hair? Like, do you have to have trims?
I'm scared. No, I haven't done it. Girl, I
I
don't know.
I should know if like black hair, like you have to like trim it or not, or if it just
You
is
probably
so
do. I
low
see a whole
growing
bunch
that
of
it.
like, yeah, but the way it works to trim it, I literally have to straighten it with like heat, which I'm like
Mm.
avoiding all heat at all
Mhm.
times. I just don't want to
Mhm.
damage my hair. But like you have to literally straighten it and then you trim it. So it's like a whole
Oh.
process, and then just
Yeah.
straightening it just to like get
Yeah.
everything
Get it.
like cut is like a
Yeah.
whole process. Like I'd have to go. I would pay for the professional person like to actually do
Sure.
it. So, and
Yeah.
I know I'm not pro at it, so I was like, I don't want to like wreck my
Mhm.
hair. But I have
I
definitely
mean,
cut my hair by accident when
have
taking a
you?
braid out. I
Oh.
was like, there goes an entire.
You're like, well, that wasn't the extension.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, I don't think you
So
would like need a trim if it's in braids all the time though, because it's not like you can tell like that it's like short or
yeah,
not. Do you
you
think?
can't
Yeah, you
tell.
can't tell.
It's yeah. I mean, it looks fine. When I wear an afro,
Yeah.
maybe, but like I still
Yeah.
like I try to protect my natural hair as much as possible.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, it
Yeah,
looks good. You're doing
it's fun. I
great.
have fun. I know. Next hairdo is dreadlocks for college.
Ooh, I love it. I thought about
Yeah.
dreads. I had a dread in New Guinea. Do you remember that?
No.
You do remember that? I wanted dreads so bad. My mom was like, Sierra, like, what? No. And I was like, please, mom, like, I want them so bad. And she was like, well, how
So
about you start
funny.
with one? So I can't remember if it's Aunt Heidi or who it was, or
What?
somebody that had dreads. I don't know. Somebody came over and dreaded
Right.
my hair. And like, I had like one under here. And they like took the crochet hook and was like dreading it.
Dude,
So I
that's
had one dread in my
amazing.
hair and it looked like a turd because I only had one. And it was like, I'm so glad I did not do my whole head. I'm so glad I listened to my mother.
Dude, that's so
I was
funny.
like, oh, I cut that thing out. I was like,
I
this
feel
is
like it
awful.
has to like go with like who you are and your aesthetic too. Like there's
Yes.
certain
Like, I
people
feel
I
like if you
know.
had the whole head, though, like, it would be a vibe. Like, I think dreads are
Yeah,
awesome. But just one
yeah.
hanging under here is not a vibe. No.
That's so funny,
But yeah, you're right. Like, the right aesthetic, right personality for it.
Yeah, like
They're
I
super cool.
literally I literally the other day like asked one of my friends, I was like, what hairstyle do you like me in the most? And one of
Mhm.
them was like, I like when you had the locks. And I was like, yeah.
Yes. I thought those were so cool. I've seen pictures of you with those, and I think those
Yeah,
are
so
awesome.
hmm
Do you do like any fun colors or just like all black?
I used to do red accents and stuff,
Hmm.
I think, when I was beginning, because I was like, ooh, more fun color, the better.
Hmm.
But then as I got older, I feel like when I have it match my natural hair, which I have
Yeah.
for a black woman, I have pretty dark natural hair. Like, I think a
Really?
lot of people my skin color will have more of the orangish tint to their hair or brown tint, but I have literally like jet black hair. And so I've been using that, and so many people are like, "Oh, is that your natural hair?" And I was like, "Ooh, I like that." Like those
Yeah,
comments.
because you can't
I
even
was like,
tell.
exactly. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep that. So
Hmm.
that's why I have it.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
Thank
Looks
you.
great. Yes.
Yeah. So today's topic. What are we talking about today, Sierra?
So today we're going to be talking about accents and just we might share some funny stories that we have within different countries we've been to and different accents and all that. So yeah, I think it's going to be super fun to talk about. So Joanna, do you think I have an accent or do you think you have an accent?
Do you think that yeah, my American friends for sure have an accent.
Really?
I do. Yeah. Like I
I feel like
think
we sound the same. What?
no, there is like times where I'm like, oh yeah, that is so American. The way like
Mm,
it's said or like the pronunciation of things or people like
mm.
aunt or aunt or I don't know.
Oh,
It's like
okay, now.
it just sounds so different, but it's
Yeah,
nothing negative. It's just like, oh yeah, that's just how my American friends say it. But
yeah.
like but when I'm in Canada, they are like, you sound American. Like you do not sound like us. So
Uh, See, I feel
I
like
don't
we
know.
do sound the same, but like when I hear certain Canadians talk, like I
Yeah.
definitely hear a little bit of an accent.
So like when I was in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
I remember like some people that I met there, some of our friends were like, "Yeah, you sound very Canadian," and I don't know if they're like, "Yeah, Canadians always say a whatever," and you're always
Oh, yeah,
saying
that's
that. I
true.
was like, I don't realize that I might slip like, oh, a like or whatever. I don't even
Yeah.
know that I'm doing that. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Or
know.
maybe I'm just like around you so much, I just don't even pick up
Yeah,
on
you
it
don't even
anymore.
know, and
I feel
that's
like that
valid
happens.
point.
Yeah.
Because like
Uh-huh.
as TCKs, like one of the biggest things is like we're all from all over the world, and so
Mm-hmm.
sometimes our friends speaking British or something, we're like, oh, that's normal. Like, yeah, or you
Yeah.
just pick up the different accents really quickly.
Yeah. Like you can start to like understand the words that like somebody else like would not be able to maybe understand, and you can just like
Yes.
know what they're saying. Like my friend
Yeah.
from the Netherlands, like she's like one of my best friends, and I just remember like first meeting her in her English, like she had a very thick accent. But then over time, like either her English got a lot better or like we could just understand what she was saying a lot better. And I love her dearly. Like she's just the sweetest thing. But it was just so cute. And I love accents. Like I think they're just so beautiful. Like, how in the world could you be speaking the same language, but each person sounds so different? Like, I think it's just really neat
Exactly.
how God's created each people group like that. But
No, I
yeah,
totally agree. Because like when you like me and my friends in Canada, like if we hear like I can tell Australian accents very quickly. Like if I meet
mm-hmm,
somebody,
mm-hmm,
I'm like they're not British, but like my
yeah,
friends in
you can
Canada,
tell.
they struggle more with that. They're like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, they're either
Like,
Australian or
where are they
British, and I
from?
was like, I'm like they
You're
are
like, I
for
know what
sure.
country. Yeah,
Yeah, and but the other thing,
exactly.
the one that I struggle with, I'm so sorry to our Australian listeners, but New Zealand and Australia, those
I
two
was just gonna
accents,
say that. I was just
they
gonna say
mess me up. I'm like,
that.
I
They sound so
struggle.
similar. Hmm.
Yeah, I know they're not British. I'm like, that is ruled out. But I was like, wait, are they from New Zealand or they're Australian? So,
That's
and I don't
so
want to
funny
offend
you brought that
anybody.
up. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
literally like thinking the same thing. 'Cause just the other day, I had somebody come into the coffee shop and he sounded Australian. And I was like, "Oh, are you from Australia?" And he goes, "No, I'm from New Zealand." And I was like, ah, "Dang it! Like I
I
was so
get
close."
so
But I was
offended
like, "I
too.
know." Yeah, I was like, "I know you guys sound like super similar, like your accents." But it's
Yeah.
funny. It's
Yeah,
probably
that's
like us
so.
in Canada. Like we sound so close, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think maybe to some other countries too. Yeah, for
Hmm.
sure. But also,
Yeah.
like in America, you guys have many different accents with like depending on like what
Yeah.
state you're from. Because
Uh
I was like,
huh.
some people really have a southern twang, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
Southern,
whoa,
yeah, or like New Orleans or New York. Like
really?
everywhere you go is, I guess New Jersey
Yeah.
and New York are kind of close, but
I
yeah, even
landed in
sometimes people say
Atlanta,
from
Georgia.
Nebraska. Oh yeah,
Ooh. And
Georgia
I was
too.
like, yeah, Georgia had a really different accent. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
wow. But I love
Yep.
the southern accent from the States.
So pretty. Yeah.
Pretty, like,
So cute.
a
Mm-hmm.
sweetheart, what can I do for you,
And
sugar
it's not
pie? And I was
even
like,
just
ooh.
like the sound difference, it's like words they use. So like for
Hmm.
example, Australia, like yes, they have an accent, but they also have so many different words that mean different.
Yeah,
Like it's English, but like one English word might mean something completely different. So
for
yeah, it's not just the
sure.
sound, but so do you have, Joanna, like a funny story for us of like maybe a mishap with like an accent incident or anything like that?
Yeah, I actually do. I get this a lot while in Canada. So, like, my biggest thing is like, I don't look like what people would think I would sound like. So, when applying for job interviews and stuff like that, it's like, oh, they're like, oh, please come in at like this such and such a time for this interview, and then like all's gonna be good, and like they'll
Mm-hmm.
tell me on the phone. I was like, perfect, I'll be there. I show up, and they're like, oh, you're a black girl, but your English is so good. It's
Really?
like, but they don't say it like that. But like,
You can just like tell
I
in
know
their
what they're
face
getting
that
at.
like,
Hmm.
really? Wow, that's
Yeah, and it's so funny
crazy.
because they'll just be like, "Wow, like
Hmm.
how long? Like, were you born in Canada?" And I'll be like, "No." I have to explain to them, like, "Hey,
They
I
ask you those
literally."
things?
Yeah, like I think
Mm.
Canada is different though. I think because we're such a mosh pit of culture that like even the
Mm.
people interviewing me are not necessarily white. A lot of the time they're like Filipinos or from other countries
Oh,
and stuff.
okay.
So Canada is just like a melting pot of
Interesting.
like the whole
Yeah.
world. Like
Okay.
it's such a cool thing. Like
Huh.
I have so many friends from all over the world that I'm
Yeah.
friends with at work and stuff. And like yeah, they're always like, wow, when we heard you on the phone, I literally thought you were like a white girl coming in for the interview. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
no.
You're like,
But
nope.
yeah, and then also I've
Mm.
gotten where I was texting somebody, and this is like not really accents, but they're like, we're looking at the spelling of my name. And like my first name is Lovely, my biological first name is like Lovely, and then Joanna Schroeder. So they looked at
Mm-hmm.
my first name, and it's like, okay, that's giving like really African or like maybe like Filipino type of name. And then my last name is German, and so they're like Schroeder. They're like, oh, it's a Filipino girl that married a German man, and so this lady
Gosh.
was like texting me in Tagalog. I was like, which is the Filipino language,
What?
and I was like, I can't read this. And this is like a professional work thing. And I was like trying to tell them, like, what time do you want me to come in? You guys are short staffed. And she's like, yeah, baby, this and this and this. And I was like, I was like,
He was
hey, can
based
you
off
speak
your name
English?
texting you like that? That's
Yeah.
insane.
She's
Oh
like, I'm
my
so
god.
sorry. She's like, I thought you were Filipino married to a
That
white
is
German man.
crazy. Wow, Joanna. I don't think I like have met anyone that's ever happened to. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Based
so
off
she
your
would text.
name. Wow. That's
Yeah.
insane.
So I just think
Aww.
it's just the culture of Canada. We're just such a mosh pit of
Yeah.
cultures that
Girl, I need to visit Canada to see
literally,
their
like, girl, you
culture.
have
I feel
friends
like
from
it's
all
different.
over the world.
Yeah.
It's so
Hmm.
different. So for sure. Do you have any stories for you about like cultural
Yes.
accents
Oh my
or
gosh. I'm
yeah?
sure I have like a million, but like one funny one that I have was in the Australian airport. And I am so sorry for whoever I offended in Australia by saying this. I never meant
Yeah.
to like ill will or anything, but
Hmm.
I just didn't know. So it was the first time we had ever landed in Australia. This was when we were moving to Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
And we're in the airport and we went to Subway. And in America, the white cheese is called American cheese. And so they asked me, like, what kind of cheese do you want? And I was like, oh, American cheese. And the person was like looked at me like I had like just offended them like so bad. Like it really hurt their feelings.
Dude.
And I was like, I'm sorry, like the white one. And then they like just slap it on there and throw my sandwich. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I scoot down the line. And then they like wrap it up. And I was like, oh sorry, like I want lettuce on there. And then they were like looked at me all confused. And then they like put a salad in a bowl and give me like an actual salad. So like, I don't know. I think like
Dude.
asking for American cheese would be like asking for American water. Like I think that's what offended them. Like it's not American cheese. Like why are you
Whoa.
asking for American cheese? Like it's just whatever cheese they call it. I don't know like white cheese.
See,
I have no
I
idea.
I wouldn't even know
But
what you were
I
talking about either.
yeah, but in America everyone calls it American. Ask Subway, the white cheese is
Wow.
American cheese. And
Oh,
so
we just call it
like they
cheddar.
were just yeah, I don't know, they were like so offended. And they're I'm sure it was like asking for like
Hmm.
American water, like that's how bad it was. And
What's
I felt
American water? I'm literally have no idea what American water
no,
is.
like it's nothing, but it would be like me,
Okay.
it would be like
Oh,
you
asking for
coming
that.
from
Right, right.
yeah, like you want the American water, like you want Canadian water,
Right.
like that's the only water I
Right.
drink is from
Okay.
Canada, like I only
Oh, like
eat the
that.
cheese
Oh my
from
goodness.
like it was so bad. And then when I had asked for lettuce, either said yeah, I asked for lettuce, they gave me like a salad because like I think that's like what means salad or something in Australia. I need to look it up, but yeah, it was
Mm,
just like a very
yeah.
confusing and unfortunate exchange that I had at Subway. It was not a good experience. But I'm like,
Oh,
okay, we're in
shoot.
the airport. This cannot be your first time hearing Americans say they want American cheese. Come on
I
now. But
mean, for them
maybe.
it could be, yeah. Like,
Yeah, it
yeah,
could
that's
be.
very interesting. Yeah.
So
Because
yeah,
like
that was
that's so funny though. Like, yeah, I could see the confusion
mhm.
because even as for us as MKs, like I remember like when ordering in Canada, I remember I was at a restaurant or something and like my parents like, what do you want to drink? And I was like, oh, I'll have a solo. And like apparently solos, which is literally just like a lemon fizzy
Mm-hmm.
pop drink
Yeah.
that's very popular in Papua New Guinea,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have that in Canada or the States. So like me ordering that, they're like, "What the heck is this
Like,
girl's issue?"
ma'am,
Like,
what would you
our
like?
options are Pepsi,
Solo.
Coke,
Can put it in a solo cup.
ginger ale, Canada Dry.
Yes. Yes.
So
Canada Dry.
that's so funny. So yeah, I literally
That is funny.
got culture shock with
Wow.
that for sure. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, like what
Yeah.
I'm used to over there, or like the way that people order is very different too. So,
Yeah. It's crazy. And like not just different, but some things can like actually be offensive. Which we
mm-hmm.
like I don't know, you never truly mean to say something that hurts someone's feelings, but sometimes it's
Exactly.
just yeah. And I'm sure like with my Dutch friend, I think like there was a time or two I might have said something that she was like, "What are you That's so rude. Why would you say that?" But
Yeah,
you just don't mean to, and you just have no
yeah,
idea that. We should ask Melanie. We need Melanie on here to tell us like if we've ever
yeah.
offended her with her Swiss
Oh,
like culture.
probably,
I'm sure
yeah.
we have. Yeah.
Ignorant. We're so ignorant sometimes. No.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah.
remember a time when, like, so, like, growing up, for those of you who don't know, like, obviously we grew up in Papua New Guinea, but we have a lot of different cultures mixed in our mission, and, like, everybody's from all over the world just serving the Lord in, like, the location of, like, Papua New Guinea or and stuff like that. So like a lot of our friends that we went to school with are like from Europe, from Holland, Switzerland, Germany,
Hmm.
Australia. And I remember one time in like I don't know, in elementary school, one of like my best friends asked me if I wanted to come to her house for tea. And I was like, the way she said, she's like, we want to come to my house for tea or whatever it was, how
For
Australians say it. And I
tea.
was like,
For tea.
okay, like, so I told my mom, I was like, oh, I'm going to my friend's house for tea. And like my mom was like, "Is that dinner? Is that for like tea, like a tea party?" And I was like, "I think it's a tea party."
Like, I don't know, Mom. I just got invited.
Yeah, and I went to her house, and it was for dinner. I had to call my
Yes.
mom or something. I was like, "Yeah, it's for dinner."
It's
I
dinner
didn't know.
time.
Yeah, so I learned
That is
relatively
funny.
tea in Australia, and I think British too. Like I know Britain has tea
Yes.
time too, but like
And
in
even South
Australia, yeah,
Africa.
yeah, tea is like lunch. Exactly. So that was really cool to like learn about that. But yeah, I
Hmm.
remember that was probably like my earliest like difference. Like I was like, wait, we're different. Like we're even though we're like growing up in the same area, it's like, ooh, okay, she's Australian. The way that
Uh-huh. Yeah.
they do things.
Yeah,
So,
that would be confusing. I don't think I would have known at all what that would have meant either.
mm-mm.
So,
No.
yeah,
So
crazy. Well,
that's so
Joanna, do you
funny.
have a fun little game for us today?
I do. So I was yeah, so this game is basically just saying words in different countries. Like they have different meanings. It's the same word, but different meanings in the different countries. So I think it'd be fun just for me to read off a few of these and we just discuss just like yeah,
Hmm.
the different ways that people say them.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first one is chips. What is chips for Americans?
Americans' chips are like potato chips that like Lay's bag salty potato chips.
Are they
What
soft or are
about
they
you?
crunchy?
They're crunchy.
Okay. I was like, gotta be specific.
Them are
Yes.
crunchy chips.
So, you know what? So in Canada, we basically go back and forth in what we use it. So for us, in most places, if you order chips, they're gonna give you like you Doritos, potato chips that are crispy and like yeah, not hot, in a bag. But in other restaurants, if you order like a burger and chips or fish and chips, you're getting potato like French fries. So, but in
Hmm.
England, in the UK and Australia, if you say chips, that is 100% French fries. So be
Or
careful.
like Australia too, and I think even
Yeah,
Papua New Guinea. Like if you say
yeah.
chips, you're gonna get French fries.
You're gonna get French fries. Yeah,
Yep,
that's for
that's
sure.
okay. I'd be good with some French fries.
Exactly. Okay, what about with scones? Do you remember in
Like the
Canada?
New Guinea scones.
If you just heard the word scones, like what comes to your mind? You being an
Like
American.
scones at like our coffee shop are like we have like it's like a pastry, like a long,
Okay.
like that's like a biscotti. I guess
Long.
our scones, it could be either way.
Yeah, they're like
So a scone could
yeah.
either be like a really long, like hard thing, like piece of bread that is like dehydrated essentially, and you dip it in your tea or coffee. Or like we also have like the fluffy, like triangle ones, like we have apple cinnamon, white chocolate, like a little
Yeah,
pastry
okay.
kind of.
Yeah, I think in Canada when we hear scone or scone, we definitely think it's like
Scone?
yeah.
You call it scone?
I think sometimes maybe that's my me
Oh,
getting it from Australia. I don't know. I
yeah,
think it's like
maybe.
but it's like basically like you said, like it's a baked kind of like fluffy bread type of thing with like
Yeah, huh.
icing drizzle or something, and you have it with
Yeah.
tea, or like it's
Hmm.
more like a snack that you have at a coffee shop. But in Papua New Guinea, it's a scone.
You will not get that. You will be very shocked if you order a scone. Take you by surprise. What will you get, Joanna? Please tell us.
Yes, so in Papua New Guinea, if you order scone, you're literally gonna get a deep fried flour ball, and it's savory. There's nothing sweet about
Bright
it.
orange.
Yeah, and it's like deep fried, and you put salt on it. So it's just a ball of flour, and they're so good. But you have to be aware when you order scones in Papua New Guinea, you are not getting a
No,
dessert.
no, you are not. Be very disappointed if you order
Yeah.
it that way. That's so
Yeah,
funny.
it's
That's a
so
good
funny.
one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very different.
It is, yeah. K-pop or soda.
You know, I've like traveled so much that I call it
Yeah.
soda and pop, but it's like the fizzy sweet
Yeah,
drink, obviously,
so
like
in
Coca Cola,
Canada,
Dr. Pepper, but.
it's called pop.
Hmm.
No, hold on. In Canada,
Soda? Because we call it
it's
pop
never
in
called soda.
Nebraska.
I
No,
think it's just called pop. So
no, we
it's
call
like
it
I
pop.
would.
I
Yeah, I
think
think it's.
soda was like when I went to Wisconsin and Missouri, they called it soda,
Yeah, I think a
but
lot
we
of my
call it pop.
American friends call it soda, but like yeah,
Hmm.
a lot of Canadians just say pop. So what kind of pop
What
do you
did
want?
New Guinea say? Did we say anything different over there? Soda?
Fanta. Everything was Fanta.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like in Pigeon, like if I were to hear it in my head in Pigeon, maybe they would say, but I don't think so.
I think they just say Fanta. You
You
like it
like it
one
one
and kind
plus?
fan, one
Yeah.
and kind Fanta.
One plus soda? Hello, you?
I don't
Okay.
think they said soda. That's so funny. I don't know. You're making me second guess. I don't know. Maybe they use both because like
Pants?
they had yeah
Oh, jumper. That's a good one.
jumper.
What's a jumper to you?
For me, a jumper. I think it's like something with overalls or strings or something. Is that what it
Like a
is?
romper.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I would think
Okay.
too. But no, in Australia, a jumper is a sweater. Do you remember that?
Oh, I
Yes.
don't
I remember
remember
that being
that.
one that I was like, what? But it's a sweater. And it's,
Oh,
um,
no way.
yes. And England as well, or whatever that is, the UK.
Wow. Okay, what do you
Yeah.
call the thing you put on your head when it's cold outside in winter time?
Hat?
Can I,
A
no,
beanie?
it's like
I need to be
yeah,
more
you guys
specific.
Americans say beanies. In Canada we
Beanie.
say toques.
Toques?
There are toques.
Tuk tuk in Thailand is a car.
No,
Oh,
it's a
toques.
toque.
That's
So
cute.
yeah,
That's what
it's
say
like
beanie. I've never heard a toque.
yeah. So if I see like I remember the state like when we were in Papua New Guinea, everybody was like, "Oh, or beanie," and I was like, "Beanie? What's a beanie?" Like.
That's funny. See, that's
Yeah,
crazy because like toque to me sounds funny, but I'm sure like beanie to you sounds just as
yeah,
funny.
yeah,
Beanie is weird. Like, why would we call it a beanie? I have no idea. It's weird.
yeah.
Or
Oh, do you
what
know what a
about
bunny hug
thongs?
is? Oh, thongs.
Yeah, obviously underwear in America,
Oh no.
but in Australia they call them flip flop. Or like
Flip
in
flops.
Australia they're flip flops. In
And
America,
Britain
flip
too.
flops.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But they
that's
would say
so
thongs in
funny.
Australia, or Or Brittany said, like
Yeah.
the UK. That's so
Hmm.
funny.
Yeah. Do you know what a bunny hug is?
Scarf? My clothes?
No.
Oh, no? What is it?
So
What
this
is
is
it?
what this is
I'm
Canadian. Love
scared.
Canadians. A bunny hug
Okay.
is just a pullover sweater that goes over your head. It has
Oh,
no
like a hoodie?
zipper. It's a hoodie, a bunny hug. Yeah.
Do you call them hoodies too? Or
Yeah,
like a
some people
pullover?
do, but in Canada, if you hear bunny hug, you know it goes over your head. Yeah.
Interesting. I would have never known.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
okay. This is a good one. About the bathroom.
yes.
Restroom, bathroom. Do you say anything different in Canada?
Yes. So in Canada, it's called the washroom.
What? That's crazy.
What do you say?
Bathroom or restroom. But like I think in the
Yeah.
UK it's called the loo.
It's also called the water closet, WC. So that's one
Water
thing.
closet?
Yes, that's one thing when I
What?
was traveling in Europe. Girl, I was looking for the bathroom. I'm looking for a sign with a
Water?
W. Because in
I would think that
Canada,
meant woman's.
yeah.
Women's.
Girl, honestly, like when I was traveling in Europe, in Canada, all of our washrooms have a W. And you know, oh,
Hmm.
that's the direction of the washroom. And it's got the little like man and woman, and it's got a W. And you're like, that's washroom.
Okay.
But in UK and like in the US, like all of Europe, if you're looking for the bathroom or washroom, it's a W with a slash and a C, and that's
Hmm.
the symbol for bathroom. And I was like, what does that mean? And it's like means
Interesting.
water closet. So I guess
Wow, that's so good
yeah.
to know.
Do you
I
guys
did
have
not know that.
restrooms labeled like everything
Yeah,
just says what?
ours says restrooms, and then it has like the man, the woman.
You're not resting in it. What, I mean, maybe you are,
You're taking a rest.
but we're
You're
washing
getting
in there.
rest.
It's a washroom.
You're doing more than washing.
Washing everything.
You're not taking a shower.
I mean,
Just
yeah,
kidding.
you can. In the washroom, you take a shower too.
I guess so. In your home one, yeah, that's true. Let's see what
That's
else
so
on here. That's a
funny.
good one.
Who
Um.
knew?
Oh. What do they call? Okay, so like in America, sneakers or like tennis shoes. Do you have anything different?
Yeah, in Canada, we would probably just say shoes or runners.
Runners.
Runners,
Okay, because in
yeah.
Australia they say runnies, right? Your runnies.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so we would say runners. Like I have my runners out like by the door or
Yeah.
whatever. But that's so
Yeah.
funny. You guys say sneakers?
Yeah, sneakers or tennis shoes. My sneakers.
Tennis shoes. I think I would understand what you're talking about. Okay, one question about shoes when in
Mhm.
America. Why do you guys wear shoes in your house?
That's a good question. It's like a mixed thing. So like my
Yeah.
family, like Anthony and me, like we don't wear shoes in our house. We take our shoes
Okay,
off.
good. Yeah.
But there are, and like my in-laws are the same, but like my parents are different. Like they wear their shoes in their house. And like, so it's kind of a thing. Like if you get to somebody's house and you see all the shoes at the front door, like you just take your shoes off. But if everybody else has their shoes on, like you don't do that. Like, it would be
So
weird
you
for you
literally
to
have
take
to
your shoes
assess
off.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you,
Yeah.
oh my word. I'm telling you, if any Canadian just goes to the States, 100% we have our shoes at the door. Even if the rest of you are wearing yours. Like, we leave
That's
it
okay.
at the door. That's so
I
funny.
feel like most people be understanding, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind
like-
of like a hit or miss. Like some people do, some people don't.
Because I'm like, if I'm crawling into bed, that means I have to like,
Mhm.
who knows where my shoes were all day? I was walking in the
I
grocery
know. I
store
think
and I'm
the
checking into
same
my house.
thing. Yeah, or like your carpet. Like we have white carpet, so I'm thinking like if I'm always walking in my tennis shoes, like it's gonna get dirty.
That's so
But
funny. Wow.
some people I think don't like to, maybe because it's like, oh, my feet are gonna stink. Like I don't want everyone to smell my feet. I don't know if that's maybe like why people don't want to. I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like it's such a process. Canadians, we be taking our shoes off. Like, I don't think I've met one Canadian family that, like, keeps their shoes in the house and then, or
Yeah.
on when they're sitting on the couch or anything. Like, we'll have slippers. I think a lot of my friends and I will have, like, inside
Yeah, I have slippers.
shoes
Mhm.
or slippers, but, like,
Yeah.
hmm.
I mean, you
love
have
that.
your inside shoes that are clean,
Mhm.
and then your outside shoes that are dirty.
Exactly, yes.
That's a good one. Yeah. Anything else that comes to mind? I'm trying to think of some. Oh, trash, rubbish. Trash and rubbish.
Yes. Yes.
The rubbish
I
bin.
think, yeah, I think that In Canada, we'll say trash or we'll say garbage. To be honest, I think mostly it's garbage is what we'll say. Like,
I think it would be either or. Like,
yeah, either or.
but in Australia or New Guinea, it's the rubbish bin.
Barbecue is like the Barbie.
Yeah, the Barbie.
Yeah. I
Barbie.
love Australia. I love
What? Oh yeah, they're awesome, man. Such a fun country. So many things. Australia is just like they speak English, but so many things mean opposite. Oh,
Yeah.
what is it? There's one on the tip of my tongue. I think it's like one of their greetings. Like instead of like good
Mate.
morning or no, they do call you mate. Like good day, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, how you going? That's
Yeah,
what it is.
okay.
Instead of how are you doing, it's how you going or something
Yeah,
like
how's
that.
it going? Yeah. Australia. I think they shorten a lot of things. Is what I've noticed. It's like Australians will shorten things. They make it more and more fun. You're like, what is that? Yeah,
Yeah.
like uni meaning university. I think Canada
Yeah, uni.
we also use uni too, but I think it's because of the
Oh, this is a
Commonwealth.
good one too. Holiday. What does holiday mean for you?
Yes, Mel, you, me, and Mel always are like.
I was so confused. I'm like, what are you talking
So
about?
like for me, an entire like if you're on holiday, that's like an entire like vacation. Like you're gone, right? Like you're on holidays. Yeah.
That is not what holiday means for us at all in America. Like
What does it
holiday
mean?
is like Thanksgiving or Christmas. Like that's a holiday. Like I had never heard anybody use holiday as vacation until I went to New Guinea and heard like people from other countries saying it. I was like, what are you talking about? And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, they're going on vacation. So like, yeah, no. If you said that in America, people would
Yeah.
not understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, we'll often
Yeah.
say, and I think Canada goes back and forth. They're like, oh, we're on holidays. But also, one thing I noticed, we have a holiday in Canada every single month. There's a long weekend every month. I didn't
Like,
realize that America
Just
didn't have
everybody
that.
gets that?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
depending
from
on
work, you just get a long weekend?
you get a long weekend once a month.
What?
It's
What's
like
a long
August
weekend?
long.
Like what's that? Like 3-day weekend?
So it's like you get it's a 4-day weekend or whatever it is. Like you get the Monday off, or you get the Friday off. But there's
Okay.
always
Oh.
one of those a
Really?
month in Canada. Yeah.
Dude, that's so nice. No.
I didn't know that.
I
US
get like
didn't have
one
that.
day off a week, and that's Sunday.
Yeah,
Every
but like I'm just
week.
I mean like to be honest, most of us work it. Like in healthcare,
Do
it's
you?
like
Oh, okay.
you have no choice, but you do get paid for the like the statutory holiday. You do get
You get
time and a
holiday
half.
pay?
Yeah, you
Okay.
get holiday pay for those days. But you know what? Some of the holiday pay, I think our last one was this family day. Like who knows what family day is? It was called
Family day.
family day.
I'll take
You
a
get
family
paid.
day.
It's a
That's
statutory
awesome.
holiday. I don't know. So
I
every
did
month
not
we
know
have
that
that.
Canada did that. It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Also, we have like 18-month maternity leave. I didn't know.
18 months?
Yeah,
Girl.
you gotta raise a baby.
Yeah, no, that's like so needed. Like I just don't understand like why that's not a thing for us because like no like I think it's like 4 to 6 months in America and then that's it and then you have to go back to
Some
work.
people
And
told me
so,
they got like 2 weeks, if that, less than a month.
It probably depends on your job.
On the state, maybe it's on the state too.
Or maybe it's like 10 weeks. Hang on. I gotta look it up. Maybe getting
Yeah.
months and weeks confused.
No, I literally was talking to somebody and they were just like, yeah, like as soon as they had their baby, they had to basically get back to work. Like,
yeah, huh?
I was like, they don't give you time with your child. Like, no wonder all babies are in daycare. in the
12
States.
weeks. So it's
12
3
weeks?
months. Yeah.
Like, 3 months? Okay.
So in America, it's 12 weeks, 3 months, which is like your baby is like still needs you. Like if you're
I don't think
nursing
that
and all
math
of
is
that.
mathing. That's 2 months.
No, 4, 8, 12.
12 weeks?
Yeah.
There's 3.
That's 3 months.
6. Oh, yeah.
There's 4
Okay,
weeks.
so, yeah. Girl, go back.
I was like,
How did we pass go
my
on?
math, you math.
I was like, no.
Like panic. What? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But that's like not like your baby still nursing needs you. Like, I mean, I was very fortunate 'cause since I own my own business, like I was able to take my baby with me to work, and like that was like such a
Wow.
blessing from the Lord that I could do that. But for other people who like don't have that same situation, like it would be so hard for me to leave my kid that little and put
Mhm.
them in daycare and that stuff. So that
Crazy.
18 months, a year and a half, girl, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it's just like the way like most Commonwealth countries work or like our government system
Because
work.
I
I
think
think that
Melanie said the same thing. Like it's like that for
yeah,
her
they at
too in
least get like a
Switzerland.
year almost. I think it's just, we might have more than they do, but they also
That's
work longer
crazy.
hours than us.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
And they
it's
get yeah,
crazy.
vacation time. I don't know. They get like several a month too, like every few months they have one. In Canada, I think we only get a certain amount of days you
They're
can have in a
screwing us
year.
over.
Yeah. Yeah, anyways, it's been really fun just talking about just like a little bit about our experiences, CCKs of course, and
Mm-hmm.
like and just the different mosh pit of cultures that you and I grew up with, and like we appreciate every single people that we've met from those cultures, and like
Yes.
my heart is so full from like I love Australians, I love like Europeans, like oh,
Mm-hmm.
I just think
Yeah.
it's so great that we're so blessed to experience a lot of that other cultures.
Yeah, so if there's any like fun words or phrases that our listeners, you guys know of or can remember or have heard that you think would be new to us, please send them in. We'd love to hear some things that you guys know as well. And maybe it's just something in your own culture that you think means something different. So, yeah, please send those in to us. You can follow us on all social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. We're on all of the platforms. You can email us at thecolorofhomepodcast@gmail.com. And stay tuned. We have new episodes every Wednesday.